Hello and welcome back to another video here in the LEGO room. I hope you are well. Today I am going to expand on something I've already spoke about at least once this year, maybe even twice. I'd have to go back and check the tapes, but in a previous Andor video I had spoke about the possibility of a potential Andor style battle pack, and I kind of want to elaborate on that today, inspired by a comment that I had in a previous Whatnot stream. And if you're not with us over on Whatnot, go and check out the link in the bio. The little QR code should pop up on screen for you right now, and this will give you £10 free credit if you're a brand new customer to come and use in stream with us. You'll get something for free, and we're always giving stuff away for free over on Whatnot as well to people in stream, so make sure you check that out because it is a really fun time and something that we have a really good time with, and there'll be definitely some good giveaways in the build up to Christmas. I digress. Back to the matter at hand, which is of course a potential Andor battle pack. Now, do I think this is possible? I think this is possibly more likely than it was when I originally suggested it earlier on in the year. And why do I think this? This is the ISB tactical officer, and I have seen, particularly over on Whatnot, people trying to army build these particular minifigures, and of course they only come in one set, which is of course the Andor set. I'm going to see if you can see it just behind me. There it is. It's just there. Can't quite see the figures, but that's okay. This comes in the U-wing, the £60 U-wing here in the UK. Not a bad set, to be totally honest. A bit of a downsize from the previous 2016 model, but generally I don't think it's too bad of a set, and 4 fantastic minifigures in that set. Now, of course, a battle pack with ISB tactical officers, you'd be looking at a couple of ISB tactical officers in there, and then you're going to run into the main problem that you kind of want to avoid with battle packs, which is of course named characters, and one or two of them you've kind of already seen in that U-wing. Dead Ramiro, which is of course one that I just happened to have to hand, because we'll be selling one over on Whatnot in a couple of days' time. This is the perfect example of somebody who would do quite well in a battle pack, but however is a named character, and therefore, whilst of course the sort of uniform fits the idea of an ISB battle pack, it wouldn't quite go down particularly well. And of course it would drive down the value of that U-wing as well. If you were getting 2 ISB tactical officers and a Dead Ramiro in one pack at a £25 to £30, we'll say at this point, battle pack in the future, you're looking at a battle pack that's probably either going to do quite well, and as a result the U-wing is going to not do very well at all, or vice versa. There is another character, of course, in that U-wing set, which is K2SO. Now, of course, I think it would be fantastic if we could army build Imperial droids, particularly for this time period. However, once again, K2SO has no real markings on him that sort of differentiate him from any other Imperial droid at that time. So I don't actually think it would be a brilliant idea to do this. You could, of course, do a recolored version of this, but they are all black, so you are going to stumble into a little bit of a problem with that one. And again, for the same reasons as Dedra, you don't really want to be including anything that is a named character in that pack. But if there was a way to differentiate them and just have Imperial droids alongside ISB tactical officers, I do think that would potentially be the way to go. The far more likely answer is, of course, that you would get a battle pack with 3 ISB tactical officers in there with their little sort of battering ram shields and weapons, and then you would get a commander as well in there. And I think that's probably the only way to kind of avoid the problem of having a named character in a battle pack, which doesn't tend to go down very well. Of course, the last time they did that, the 2023 332nd battle pack, Captain Vaughn, it didn't go down very well, and of course on the back of a price increase at the time as well, which, let's be honest, we're probably going to start to see more and more battle packs at a more expensive rate. So I would avoid, of course, that. But of course, I think a commander ISB officer with 3 regular ISB officers, I think that is the kind of thing that would go down really well. And of course, the ISB officer being available in a battle pack wouldn't really devalue the Andor U-wing at all as well. You're obviously after that set because of the ship, which is a very good size for a £60 set, and of course again Andor and K2SO and Dedra as well. So I think that set would stand up alone alongside it, as well as of course having a potential ISB Andor style battle pack on the market at that time. Now, of course, we only know about the battle pack that we're getting at the very start of January, which is, of course, a 332nd Siege of Mandalore style battle pack with Mandalorian commanders as well. So that set is the only thing that we know about in terms of battle packs for 2026 as things stand. And when we do get images of that, you can be sure that you'll be able to see them on the channel as well as soon as we get the Lego licensed images of those sets, which should be pretty soon. You will be able to see them here on the channel, so make sure you hit the subscribe button if you haven't done so already, because there's always Lego Star Wars stuff going on in this space. And when we get all the January images, you can be sure we will see them here. And yeah, what do you think about this? Is this a good idea? I think it's an idea that is possible. Whether they do it in the next year or so, I'm not entirely sure. That's a decision that would have already had to have been made. But I can't help but think, and I will go back to those Andor videos, and feel free to go and check them out as well if I can find the thumbnails for you. If you're a fan of the Andor series, it has done so well and been received so well that I can't see a scenario in which we don't see more Andor style sets. Of course, the most likely is, of course, to see Luthen's Craft in there as well. And without repeating the previous video, I think that is the one set that is really missing. You can have a lot of fun with a set like that. People who love the show will go out and grab that set, including myself. And of course, the one real omission in terms of minifigures, there's one or two with sort of Bix missing in there, and Wilmon as well, but I think the one real omission is, of course, a Claire minifig, and you would, of course, get that in a Luthen Hallcraft as well. So yeah, I digress from the original point, but I do think we are due to see more Andor sets in the future. And of course, 2026 is the 10-year anniversary of Rogue One, so could we see something for that instead? I think the spot in terms of Andor style sets or Rogue One style sets is something that will possibly still be on the slate for 2026. Let me know what you think about this. If there's something you'd like to see from Rogue One or indeed from Andor in 2026 or onwards, please do let me know by dropping a comment in the comment section below. Of course, keep it kind, keep it respectful as per usual, and stay tuned as well. Hit the subscribe button if you love Lego Star Wars, because there will be hopefully daily videos we're back to here in the Lego room as well. Thank you so much for watching. Take care, and I will see you in the very next video. Bye.